The number one thing I can do now with Prophix One is take a day off. My name is David Norris. I'm the Director of Business Operations from Eagle River Water and Sanitation District. Eagle River Water and Sanitation District provides clean, safe drinking water for the community in the Vail Valley. Our objective is to always provide excellent service to our constituents. We relied heavily on Excel for our budgeting process, and as our financial complexities grew, we needed something that was more sophisticated to do our 10-year capital planning, which was also done in Excel. When you have that many hands in the cookie jar, it's hard to control the inputs and the workflows associated with that. The tipping point was just the extensive hours put into the budgeting process. We were dumping in, myself, 500 hours over 2 months every year, not counting the team and every other manager. So we had a desire to eliminate those inefficiencies and manage the budgeting appropriately. Eagle River Water and Sanitation District went through a venture of the deep analysis of the different solution packages that were out there on the market. The reason why we chose Prophix One was a couple components. One, it was exactly what I was looking for. I didn't need, everything that made it look fancy. I was really looking at functionability. Does it control workflow? Workflow was well beyond any other solution that we looked at. And number two, the reporting capabilities were enhanced, especially if you jump in there as an end user and understand the systems, understand reporting. I saw the future and today, and that was a standout moment for me. I was skeptical of the 6-week timeline. Extremely fast to go from nothing to something in implementation, training, everything. Prophix works with consultants that help implement solutions, and RKL was incredible. They were there with me lockstep every single day, 8 a.m. calls every day. That was when I really understood Prophix One's value. Eagle River Water and Sanitation District uses Prophix One FP&A Plus. Our budget templates, our 10-year capital planning and future planning of our biggest expenditures, the personnel planning model, which was extremely vital for us to do. We had a decision items workflow, which is increases to future needs that are greater than 10% for us, and then budget versus actual reporting. We integrate Prophix One with Microsoft Great Plains for our accounting concepts, our accounts payable, our revenue flows, our assets, liability, and equity accounts. We also integrate Paycom, which is our payroll system. Prophix One transformed Eagle River Water and Sanitation District's finance workflows and processes in a variety of ways. I spent about 500 hours in 90 days on the budgeting process. It's not a good use of my time. Projecting the future year's hours was around 200. So right away, it was a 300-hour saving, which is enough to pay for RKL. The efficiencies and effectiveness of the finance team is extremely vital to our organization. To calculate the manager's time, they spent about 5 hours versus 25 hours. So that's a huge savings when we talk about 16 managers. The ROI on Eagle River Water and Sanitation District's 10-year capital plan now in Prophix One will pay for itself. We have $1.4 billion of needs. So it's extremely vital that we do that with only 10,000 customers. You can see the pull on the customer base. It was very time consuming before. We spent all year doing it. Prophix One has allowed us to diminish those hours spent as far as input, and I can upload it into Prophix One and let it run the templates. That was huge for us, and that return was about 125 hours on the finance team alone, not to mention the other budgeting templates and bringing in the revenue models that will continue and further this savings for us. The biggest relief I have in what we're doing currently with Prophix One is the trust in the data, the trust in the workflow, the control on inputs. They can see us harnessing this for forever. From a CFO perspective, I've got to solve today in the next 10 years. And that is what this system can do for us. We are implementing a customer level revenue model, which takes our 10,000 customers into Prophix One and sets our rate models, which is really the starting point for every budgeting season. We spend 300 to 500 hours annually on this part as well. So this would be a huge ROI for us. We're already harnessing implementation, and we have more ideas going forward.